Wars, Star Trek, and even Lost in Space all have something in common. They all have, in one form or another, robots. For ages, kids have loved and enjoyed watching robots on television. There is something about having a machine that can do things like humans can do. Sometimes those things can be good, and sometimes they can be bad, but nonetheless, kids are intrigued by them. Let me share how STEM can help students in K through 12 find a path that can lead to a career in technology. So, what is STEM? Well, STEM is a curriculum based on the idea of educating students in 4 specific disciplines: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Rather than teach the 4 disciplines as separate and discrete subjects, STEM integrates them into a cohesive learning paradigm based on real-world applications. Why is STEM important? Well, students will have more future opportunities available to them if they have followed the STEM curriculum. STEM-based careers extend to different parts of the working world, such as scientists, doctors, engineers, teachers, programmers, and even building construction jobs like carpenters. This is where my story begins. I want to tell you about a program created by the inventor Dean Kamen, who created the Segway, which most people will remember it from the movie Mall Cop. Well, this program is called FIRST, which stands for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology, and it uses STEM principles to teach students how to use and build robots. There are 4 grade level programs: First LEGO League Junior K through 4, First LEGO League 4 through 8, First Tech Challenge 7 through 12, and First Robotics Competition 9 through 12. When students participate in these schools' first robotics program, they get the opportunity to work with technology very similar to what they might get to use in a future career. FIRST has made a huge impact on the world. Over 515,000 students in 59,000 teams have worked with 255,000 mentors, coaches, judges, and volunteers. There has been over $50 million given as scholarships. To date, there have been over 2,900 events in over 83 countries. FIRST typically draws over 65,000 participants to their annual championship. FIRST programs support educators by engaging students in STEM learning and preparing them for the future through hands-on fun while helping students transfer STEM concepts to real-world applications. Students who have participated on a FIRST robotics team are 2.5 times more likely to enroll in an engineering course their freshman year in college. Students get to do some real hands-on activities when being on the robotics team. Prior to the competition season, the students have the opportunity to build the competition field, or set as some call it, out of plywood so they have a way to practice with their robots. Students who are eager about using computer applications have an opportunity to design robot parts using computer-aided design software, also known as CAD software. Students enjoy being able to use the 3D printer to fabricate parts they designed with the CAD software for the robot. Sometimes when parts cannot be created using the 3D printer, another new technology called laser cutting gives the students a chance to cut out parts from plywood, sheet metal, or acrylic to be used for the robot. These are very real-world skills students can take and use after graduating. The students put together the robot with the parts they designed and fabricated. These robots can weigh up to 120 pounds. Some of these students could end up with a career as an aviation mechanic. These robotic competitions can be very exciting and fun to attend. The robotic teams compete locally, then regionally based on how well they did locally, and finally have a possible chance to go to Worlds, which is the equivalent of the Super Bowl or World Series for sports. Part of the camaraderie is having alliances where teams from different schools work together and compete as one team against other school alliances, where they build lasting friendships. Students learn how to work in a team environment and collaborate on how the robot should function and what it should look like. The design requirements are provided by FIRST, and as you can see, the team has built some elaborate designs. As future engineers, these students are getting a chance to use their problem-solving skills to find problems and get them fixed before the next competition. As future computer science majors, these students are getting a chance to write the software program which resides inside the robot, which allows the drive team to control the robot. One of the requirements for each team member is to help support community outreach. They set up a booth at community events and help promote the FIRST program. As part of the event, the students show off the robot, describe what they do on the program, and how it has affected their lives. It is just another way for them to open up, learn, and apply social skills. All in all, the STEM initiative helps the FIRST robotic program develop proper academic skills required for these complex, highly evolved robots, and at the same time, the robotic program in turn helps reinforce what the STEM initiative is trying to do. It really is a win-win for teachers and for students.